Welcome into another presentation of Alamo City All-Stars basketball here in the ABA. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on the Sports Fan Base Network and the Alamo City All-Stars doing battle here with the HBCU movement. And the Alamo City All-Stars, last time we were broadcasting here for their home game, they fell for the first time this year to the Austin Bats, one of the top teams in the ABA. But Alamo City, they're one of the top teams in the ABA as well. And, you look at this matchup, HBCU, solid team, but they have not performed that well here in this region. So Alamo City looking to get back on the winning track here at home this afternoon. Starting lineups are being announced right now. You see the HBCU movement. They are going to be wearing the dark green jerseys with the black lettering and numbering. You just heard their starting lineup. Mo Redmond, James Harrison, Sam Shivers, Corey Alpo, and Gabe Drayton. For the Alamo City All-Stars, they're being announced right now. They are going with a little bit of a different starting lineup today. Trey Murphy is getting the start. He's been a usual starter. But joining him in the backcourt today is Tay Jones as opposed to Jamal Mohammed, who gets the usual start. So there is Tay Jones getting moved up into the starting lineup. I'm sure we will see Jamal Mohammed at some point today. He is on the bench. Jordan Kanoa, Brandon Thompson, and then Joseph Jackson are your rest of your starting five for Alamo City, and they're being announced right now. There is Kanoa, one of the better players in the region. Same with Joseph Jackson. Both have put up monster numbers for Alamo City. So while we finish up the starting lineups, wanted to let you know today's game is brought to you in part by TSAOG Orthopedic and Spine. It's the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all of your orthopedics needs. And also today's game is brought to you in part by Marcos Barrientos of New York Life. Marcos is your dedicated financial services professional for all of your insurance, annuities, and investment needs. Si habla español. The Alamo City All-Stars, they're in the black with the yellow lettering and numbering, and HBCU in the green. You have two dark uniforms. That's usually spells trouble for the officials, but I'm sure we can make it work. There is enough differential there between these two teams. Again, Alamo City 4-1 coming into today's game. Their last game, they, at least at home, they lost to the Austin Bats, and it was a really good game. I mean, you're looking at two of the top teams in the ABA, that is for sure. And today, looking to get back on track against the HBCU movement. We are just about ready to jump things up. Once again, I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on SFBN's presentation of ABA basketball. And the jump is won by HBCU. That was Gabe Drayton jumping it up with Joseph Jackson. So HBCU with the ball. Sam Shivers with it. And out of bounds, and it will go right to Alamo City. So not a great start here for HBCU. The movement putting on a little bit of a full court press. Alamo City is able to break it, but an air ball by Brandon Thompson. HBCU the other way. Shivers. In the post it goes to Corey Alpo, and his jumper is good. And Alpo starts the scoring, and HBCU with the early 2-0 lead. HBCU trying to create the turnover. Of course, you've got the 3D rule here in the ABA. You get a turnover in the backcourt. You get some extra points if you score. That floater by Jackson was no good, by the way. And here's a step-back three, and it is good for James Harrison. So a good start here for HBCU. And now trapped in the backcourt. Fortunately, Jackson got it away. And now some good ball movement. Kanoa into the lane, and he got it. And Alamo City is finally on the board. HBCU looking to clear, still in the backcourt. Now finally across. That's Shivers on the far side. Here's a deep 2 off the back rim, no good by Alpo. Some trouble in the backcourt, and wow, nice play to get it away to Trey Murphy. Into the corner, wide open is Thompson, and nothing but net. Brandon Thompson knocking down the triple, and we are tied at 5. Harrison with it for HBCU. Alamo City coaching staff thought that he stepped out of bounds. Nice high-low. Lost out of bounds, last touched by Alamo City. Nice little high-low pass for the center, Gabe Drayton. And it will be an inbound here for HBCU. And a strip and a steal. Oh, Thompson can't come up with it. HBCU keeps it. Oh, and it's a shot clock violation. Good defense by Alamo City. And HBCU could not get the shot off as a result. Alamo City quickly back the other way. Jackson goes in, missed it, but Kanoa grabs the miss. Oh, and then a steal. HBCU with numbers and the slam for Gabe Drayton. So we went about a minute or so there without a bucket, and Drayton ends that cold spell. HBCU back and front. Thompson, same spot, same result. And right now, Alamo City has been able to break that HBCU press, and as a result, Brandon Thompson with 2 open threes. And now we have a whistle. This is going to be a moving screen. We're going the other way. Foul on HBCU. It looks like they will get Alpo on that. And Alamo City with the ball and their first lead of the game. Murphy over to Tay Jones. Jones getting the start today for Alamo City. He steps into a 3. Got it. Tay Jones making the most of his first start of the home season. And HBCU in the backcourt trying to escape this Alamo City press. Good look for Rodney Harmon, I believe, who just came into the game. Harrison, the kick out, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound being volleyballed around, and coming up with it is Jackson for Alamo City. Tay Jones on the run. Good hesitation. The finger roll no good. Trying to grab his own miss. He does come up with it out of bounds, and it will be HBCU ball. Boy, Tay Jones had a nice move to the bucket. Just unfortunately could not finish. Alamo City putting on the full court press. It looks like this is Rodney Harmon, who just checked in to the game. He's having trouble trying to get past Murphy, and Murphy gets the steal. Up ahead, Tay Jones into the corner. The drive and the lay-in is good. Good take by Brandon Thompson. Thompson with 8 points here in the early going. Harrison. Deep 3. No good. Try to go glass. Oh, and the floorboard picked up by Alpo. Harmon corner 3. No good. And an easy rebound for Jackson. Murphy. The floater. Too strong. Jackson grabs the miss. Outside to Jones. And that is too strong off the back rim, and the floorboard comes all the way out to Sam Shivers. Kick out Harmon, now down low Alpo. Turnaround, baseline, around the rim and out, no good. Rebound, Kanoa. Thompson takes it across midcourt, Kanoa. Trying to go baseline, nothing doing. Trying to hit the cutter Thompson, but it's knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Alamo City. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Slow start for the All-Stars, but Alamo City up by 6. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Welcome back out of the timeout. I'm Ari Bluestein, and Alamo City with the drive there. It's Tay Jones off the glass. Good, strong take from Tay Jones. Tay Jones getting the start today. Here's a drive by Shivers. Good dump down low, but contested by Kanoa. And that was Ben Howes who's now in the game. And that block prevented Howes from getting it in. Meanwhile, Tay Jones, another strong take. He has 7. And all of a sudden, Alamo City starting to break it open. We're on a 12-0 run right now for the All-Stars. Until then, Corey Alpo, his second bucket. And finally, HBCU gets on the board. It's been a while. Tay Jones. Look at Tay Jones filling it up here in the first quarter. He's got 10. Taking advantage of being in the starting lineup. And here's a running floater. Don't count it. I think we will get a whistle against Alamo City before the shot. Harmon's back in for HBCU. Here's Howes going into the paint, shorts that, but he was fouled. And first free throws here today. Ben Howes, the reserve forward. First free throw is no good. Second one is good. So 1 of 2 for Howes. Alamo City doubling up HBCU. Here's number 11, Tavon Lundy, one of the top subs for Alamo City. He's into the contest. Also Jamal Muhammad, he'll take the 3, and he's got it. So Jamal Muhammad in a reserve role today. Still knocking him down. Alpo misses the transition layup. A couple of putbacks, no good. Howes is fouled, and he will go back to the line. Good persistence by HBCU. And Howes will go back to the line. That was Alpo who had the first initial attempted putbacks. And Howes having trouble at the line. And here's Gabe Drayton, the starting center, coming back in for HBCU. Again, 1 of 2 for Howes. Alamo City still with a commanding lead. It was a slow start for the All-Stars, but they certainly picked it up. Thompson, the one-handed runner, can't get the roll. Rebound by Howes. Nice little drive, though, by Thompson. Harrison trying to go all the way in. Drayton, hesitation. No good. Here comes Alamo City back the other way. Muhammad to Thompson, corner 3. This time it was contested, and you could tell by the result it was an air ball. Harmon. This is Howes. The kick out. Baseline drive, no good. Rebound comes down to Muhammad. He pulls up and hits the jumper. Jamal Muhammad, 5 points off the bench for Alamo City. Harrison Howes. Oh, I thought he was going to take that shot. Drops it off for Drayton. And Drayton does score it, but I thought Howes had a good look at the bucket. Lundy knocked out of bounds. Lost it. They say it will go to HBCU. Lundy can't believe it. I thought it was deflected off of an HBCU movement player, but nonetheless, it will be HBCU ball when we return. Alamo City up by 12. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Mexicana Cafe, San Antonio comfort food with an elevated twist, located at 527 El Paso Street, downtown. They can also take care of your catering or private event needs and holiday parties. At Fastball Integration offers full engineering and design services to create custom business security products and systems. Their highly experienced experts are here to help you design and build the solution you need to protect your home or business. HBCU ball out of the timeout as we approach the end of the first quarter. Step back, turnaround three, no good for Harrison. Floorboard grabbed by Harmon. The floater around the rim and out. Howes the hustle, and put back is good. I'll tell you what, HBCU, not a lot of their shots are falling, but they are winning the battle on the glass. And I think that's one thing Alamo City has to try and fix a little bit. Here's a three in the corner, and it is good. This is De Niro Mercurio, a new player for Alamo City. Have not really seen him, but Mercurio knocks down a big three and an easy two for Ben Howes, as HBCU has the answer. Lundy, the drive, no good. Good rebound by Mercurio. Jackson. He knocks down the three. First bucket, believe it or not, for Joseph Jackson. But he can score in bunches, so maybe that gets him going. Number 23, Brandon Taylor, into the game for HBCU. Good ball movement. Howes can't finish, though. And then Drayton does. HBCU has really dominated the paint. Alamo City has, looks like 5 or 6 threes right now. But HBCU getting a lot of points in the paint, and from their bench. Lundy, the drive. Tried to hit Muhammad, but it's intercepted. Here comes HBCU on the run. Good transition D by Alamo City. Drayton inside. No good. Oh, and from the floor, Kanoa grabs the rebound. In transition, here's a corner three, and it is good for Jamal Muhammad. Once again, Alamo City knocking down the triples, and that's why they have this lead. HBCU, all of their points pretty much have come in the paint. Here's a floater, and it is good for Harrison. And that's what we've talked about, where they've only had 1 3 has HBCU. Everything else has been inside the paint or a mid-range jumper. Lundy drives, and he is fouled by Harmon. And will this be a shooting foul is the question. And it looks like it will be. Tavon Lundy, who has been really a solid point guard off the bench for Alamo City. I mean, the guards for the All-Stars, they are so deep. When you have Murphy, you have Tay Jones, Jamal Muhammad, Tavon Lundy. You know, you can even bring in Adam Sick for some good threes and defense. This is a very deep Alamo City backcourt. Ian Eberhardt coming into the game for HBCU, wearing number 11. And Lundy is 2 for 2. 15-point advantage for Alamo City. Ben Howes dribbling in, too much dribbling. The steal, up ahead. Good look, and no good for, Antoine Cole into the game for Alamo City. And there's a three in and out. Rebound, put back, no good by Howes, but he'll go back to the line. And again, that's what we talked about, where the HBCU movement, they have dominated the offensive glass. They've scored a lot inside. You have to give them a lot of credit. Number 8, Nick Lance is in the game for HBCU, as the first free throw for Howes is good, who has already been to the line. This is going to be a 6th free throw. And he makes that one. Alamo City quickly the other way. Mohammed was fouled on the jump shot. Couldn't get it to go down, but he'll go to the line for 2. So you've got Lundy with Muhammad in the backcourt, Cole, Mercurio, and Jackson in the front court for Alamo City. First free throw is good for Muhammad. Muhammad has started a good number of games for Alamo City. He's coming off the bench today, but already with 9 points, make it 10. Final minute here of the first quarter. Eberhardt blocked. Boy, Antoine Cole came out of nowhere. Eberhardt thought he had a wide open look at 3. Mercurio. Step back, corner 3, bang! De Niro Mercurio. What a nice little addition for this Alamo City All-Star squad. Corner 3, Eberhardt does get it off that time, but it's around the rim and out, no good. Rebound, Mercurio. Here's a steal. Harmon the other way, and the one-hand flush. Clock is still running. Let's see if Alamo City can get off one more shot. Oh my goodness. That was right on target from Mercurio. Just didn't quite get enough. And that'll do it. Strong finish for Alamo City here in the first quarter. We'll step aside. The All-Stars with a 41-25 lead over the HBCU movement. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. TSAOG Orthopedic and Spine is the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all your orthopedics needs. Hunter Service Group is the trusted generator, electrical, cooling, and heating company in San Antonio, Texas. They specialize in services that range from AC to heating repairs to furnace replacements and more. Also servicing the Bourne and surrounding San Antonio area. Welcome back, everyone. Ari Bluestein here with you as the Alamo City All-Stars leads the HBCU movement 41-25. Good first quarter off the bench from Jamal Muhammad. He had 10. Brandon Thompson had 8. Tay Jones had 10 in the starting role. Joseph Jackson only had 3. And then you had De Niro Mercurio with 6 for HBCU as it's Alamo City ball to start the second quarter. Mercurio, the drive. He got the contact. Oh, they get an offensive foul call. Mercurio kind of laughing it off a little bit. So for HBCU, Ben Howes off the bench with 6. 2 for Harmon, 6 for Drayton. And there's a transition shot, and we'll have a whistle out of bounds. Alpo got it to drop. Alpo, who had 4 in the first quarter, now has 6. Back to Alamo City. Jackson left open. And couldn't connect. Rebound by Harbin. HBCU the other way. Howe's on the run. Drops it in. Ben Howe's solid game off the bench. Leads HBCU with 8 points. And a good start for the movement here in the second quarter. Mercurio. Antoine Cole. Baseline, step back. Got it. First bucket for Antoine Cole. And the first bucket for Alamo City here in the second quarter. Here's a steal. Muhammad the other way. He'll coast in for the easy two. Jamal Muhammad leads Alamo City with 12 points. Deep three for HBCU, no good. And Alpo unable to secure that rebound. Mercurio, his pocket is picked. And it will stay with HBCU, but the red light is on with the steal on the backcourt. So an opportunity here for HBCU to get a bonus point. Howe's no good. Rebound, Alpo. That shot is good. That should be 3. Yes, it is. Tavon Lundy, baseline. Knocks it down. Shivers. His pull-up is no good. Floorboard comes out to Lundy. Lundy over to Jackson. His pocket is picked. Alpo the other way. Kick out. It's a Shivers 3, and it's good. First bucket for Shivers. And only the second three-pointer made by HBCU. Well, this guy has no problem shooting threes, that's for sure. Jamal Muhammad, his third 3, he's got 15. And then we have a foul in transition. That'll be on Mercurio. So it's HBCU ball. Joseph Jackson comes out. Jordan Kanoa back in. And a steal. Lundy up ahead to Kanoa, stripped. Good transition D by Corey Alpo. Cole will inbound for Alamo City. Lundy under the basket. Now we have a whistle off the ball. This is going to be a foul on HBCU. Cole drops it off. Lundy inside, no good. Cole grabs the rebound. Oh, we couldn't put it back in. He wants that one back, that's for sure. The other way, knocked away and stolen. Lundy races ahead and lays it in. Lundy now with 6 off the bench for Alamo City. Harrison hits the 3. Second 3 for Harrison. He's got 8. Lundy a step back. He was fouled. Now, will that be 3 or 2? I didn't see if it was a 3-shot foul. No, they're saying 2. So, Tavon Lundy to the line. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got the first. He's got the second. Bench points have been pretty big for both of these teams. Oh, and there's a slam down by Corey Alpo. Alamo City back the other way. Muhammad. Kanoa. Nice little step through. Jordan Kanoa has 4. Shivers off the mark on that 3. Floorboard grab by Lundy. He's going on the run. 1-on-1. Lays it up. No good. The follow-up. No good again by Cole. Cole is fouled on his second attempted putback. And Antoine Cole missing a couple of easy putbacks, but he'll go to the line for 2. When we return, timeout on the floor. Alamo City up by 16. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Just about 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Alamo City trailed early, but they went on another one of their big runs. I believe it was a 12-0 run in the beginning of that first quarter, and they have not looked back since. HBCU has played well. They've battled on the glass. They've made some key shots. They've come up with some steals. They've stayed in it. But Alamo City has had the answers. Antoine Cole makes the first and got the second as well. A little bit of a press here from Alamo City out of the timeout. HBCU gets it across midcourt. And the steal from Antoine Cole. Looked like Alpo was looking for Nick Lance. Tay Jones back in the game. Trey Murphy back in the game as well. Kanoa. Baseline. Nice move. Couldn't finish. And out of bounds. Off of HBCU. So it will stay with Alamo City. Mercurio gets the pick. Good little move baseline. No good on the runner. And the rebound to HBCU. Here comes Lance the other way. Good kick into the corner. It's a Harmon 3. Good. And that's what we've talked about. HBCU has hung with Alamo City. I know it's a 15-point advantage, but this game certainly does not feel over. Kanoa missing the 3 around the rim and out. Coming the other way is Shivers. Shivers fighting with Murphy, and it's a steal. Jones to Murphy. Drops it off. Cole the layup. Well done by Alamo City, turning defense into offense. Pull up, baseline, good for Shivers. Punch, counter punch, that's what we've pretty much seen. Other than that 12-0 run from Alamo City that allowed them to have this lead, other than that, it's been really back and forth, punch for punch. Kanoa. Goes in. The floater, no good. Got his own miss. Good effort by a very athletic Jordan Kanoa. And the drive counted and the foul for Nick Lance. And Lance will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Mercurio out, Thompson in. So you've got the starting five minus Jackson plus Antoine Cole. But once again, the bench doing a nice job for Alamo City. Free throw is no good for Lance. Rebound by Cole. Stays at that 15-point spread that Alamo City has pretty much been able to keep since midway through that first quarter. Cole. Good, strong drive. Cole was having trouble finishing at the rim when he first came in the game, but not so much anymore. Cole all of a sudden now with 8 off the bench. How's the drive, and he was fouled. And HBCU continues to get inside the paint and challenge Alamo City and get to the free throw line. First free throw is good for Ben Howes. And here comes Jackson in for Cole. So the starting five now back together again for Alamo City, probably to finish out the second quarter. Second one is good for Howes. He has certainly lived at the line. 7 of 9 from the free throw line for him. Good hesitation by Jones. Baseline jumper is good. Boy, Tay Jones has really looked good today. 12 points in the starting role. Lance lost it out of bounds. Thompson tried to save it. And it will stay HBCU ball. A lot of movement here from HBCU, getting some starters back into the game. Oh, and there's a steal. Thompson hits the three. That's going to be a 4-pointer. That's a big, big moment because I don't know what the timeout is for. That's a big moment because HBCU trying to cut this lead a little bit. Now all of a sudden it's a 21-point advantage thanks to a 4-point shot from Alamo City. Howes goes in after they break the press. That three is no good for Harrison, but a good follow-up by Alpo. Thompson. Nothing there. Good defense by HBCU. Jackson. Now down low, Thompson. In the paint. Turnaround, no good. Good defense by Harrison. And he goes in, no good, but I think we had a foul call even before the shot. And we will take a timeout. Alamo City still up double digits. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Today's game is brought to you in part by Straight Buckets Apparel. Go to STR8, that's the number 8, bucketsapparel.com for your latest sports apparel needs, or visit our merchandise booth during the game. And also brought to you by 210 Wellness Center, providing high-quality, fairly priced organic CBD and hemp-related products. Follow us on your favorite social media platform or at 210wellness.com, and take a moment to check out our line of wellness and sports-related products. 3:22 remaining till halftime. Alamo City in control, but HBCU certainly not going away by any means. First shot by James Harrison is no good. Harrison with 8 points. Has knocked down a couple of threes. Second free throw is good. Since midway through the first quarter, Alamo City has been able to keep this double-digit lead on HBCU. Tay Jones, hesitation, kick out. Jackson thought about it. Now he'll take it. Got it. Three-pointer for Joseph Jackson. His second of the game. And again, Ben Howes just using that strength to get inside and draw the foul. First free throw is no good. This will be his 11th free throw attempt. Jamal Mohammed checking in, as that free throw is good. Mohammed checking in for Alamo City. Also, John Adamsick checking in for the first time. Oh, here's the steal. Red light is on, and the bucket for Alpo. That's going to be a three-pointer. And that's what HBCU needs to do to get back into this game. Get steals like that and get those bonus points with the 3D rule. Jackson. He was fouled once again. We've seen this multiple times with HBCU fouling the jump shooter. You do not want to do that. It's okay to contest, but you have to give space for the guy to land. I believe that was a deep two, so I think this is 2 shots. Yes, it is. 2 shots for Joseph Jackson. First one is no good. Jackson, one of the better players for Alamo City, not filling up the stat sheet like we usually see today, but he's certainly gotten a lot of help from his teammates. Oh, no, it is 3. I thought at first it was 2 shots, but I wasn't sure. It was, it was close to being on the line. It was a step back, so it was hard for me to tell. One of 3 for Jackson at the line. Howes inside, can't get the roll, got his own rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Jackson as he was sitting on the ground. But, boy, Ben Howes just hustling and really battling inside the paint. Alpo, fade away, no good. Rebound Jackson. Adamsick, no good. Floorboard grab by Thompson. His putback is good. Kind of mistimed by HBCU because Adamsick's shot hit the rim twice. That allowed Thompson to get in and come up with the layup. Brandon Taylor for HBCU, no good. Got his own miss. Turn around, count it, and the foul. So Brandon Taylor, who hasn't played a ton in this game for the HBCU movement, will go to the line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. No good on the free throw. Here's Murphy. Muhammad gets the pass from Thompson. Adamsick. Jackson. Here's Murphy. Murphy the three. Short. Rebound HBCU. Here they come the other way. Pull up. Jumper. Good for Corey Alpo. Alamo City quickly back the other way. So HBCU with a little bit of momentum here. Muhammad. No good off the back rim. We're under a minute to go. If HBCU can get this to maybe like 10, 12 points, that would certainly be a good thing for them. But that jumper by Harrison is no good. Here comes Muhammad the other way. Muhammad all the way in, coast to coast, missed the layup. Tough shot, but he missed it. Quick three. Count it, and the foul. That was Shivers. Boy, a lot of jump shooters getting fouled in this game on both ends. So that's a three and a chance for a 4-point play for Sam Shivers. He's got it. So here's where I said you wanted to get to about 10 or 12 if you were HBCU, and here we are. They can use a couple of stops, but if you're Alamo City, you can use a bucket or two. That is a deep, deep three from Thompson off the mark. Here comes HBCU the other way. Inside, Howes. He's been so good in the paint, and he drops it in. 10-point game. What a run by HBCU. And it looks like Alamo City will hold for the final shot. They need a bucket. Jackson. Step back. Almost got it to go, but it will not count. So what a second quarter comeback for HBCU. They cut it to 10, but Alamo City still in front on their home court. We'll be back with the third quarter. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFPN. TSAOG is the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG, Orthopedics and Spine, is the one-stop shop for all your orthopedics needs. Marcos Barrientos of New York Life, a proud sponsor of Alamo City All-Stars. Marcos is your dedicated financial services professional for all of your insurance, annuities, and investment needs. Si habla español. Welcome back here. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here for SFBN's presentation of Alamo City and ABA basketball. Good start for the All-Stars here in the third quarter. They get a steal. And you saw at the end of the second, HBCU with all of the momentum as they cut the lead to 10. Now we have a foul on HBCU as Tay Jones drives it in. I think if you're Alamo City, you really want to try and get Joseph Jackson and Jordan Kanoa going. They didn't have a ton of points in that first half. Kanoa had 6, Jackson had 7. So let's see what Alamo City does. Here is Jackson. Hesitation, kick out. Tay Jones, open, corner 3, and he hits the overhanging. Yeah, I think that's a vent there of some sort. But, yeah, you want to stay away from that corner. Tay Jones otherwise has played very well. HBCU with the basketball. Drayton inside, big man. Can't finish. Jackson grabs the rebound. Jackson to Kanoa. Jackson. Good drive off the glass and good. So we talked about those guys need to get going for Alamo City. Shivers. Whoa, that's a tough pass, and then Drayton comes up with the travel.
Traveling violation. All-Stars basketball.
Alamo City basketball. And Tay Jones missing that jumper. Rebound comes all the way out to Jackson. He drives, and he's fouled. So Jackson will go to the line for Alamo City. First shot is good. Joseph Jackson now in double figures with 10. Second one is good. And now we have a foul. They're going to get a hold on Trey Murphy. So a good start for Alamo City here in the third quarter. Getting a little bit more breathing room between them and the HBCU movement. There's a 3 off the back rim, no good for HBCU. Murphy on the run, kicks it into the corner. It's a Jackson 3, and it is short. Rebound. Murphy gets knocked out of bounds and last touched by Alpo, and it will stay with Alamo City. Good hustle by Trey Murphy, the Alamo City point guard. Thompson. Inbounds. Murphy. Back to Thompson. Nowhere to go baseline. Has to kick it back out. Jackson. Now Jones. Picked from behind. On the run, HBCU. The layup is no good. The follow-up is good by Harrison. Good dribble drive, but I think don't count it. We're going to get either an offensive foul or a travel. I wasn't sure which one. But it is a turnover by Alamo City. Sam Shivers the other way. We'll have a whistle against Alamo City.
Foul was on number 1, Trey Murphy.
Oh, I think we're going to get a technical foul.
And a technical foul on sportsmanlike on number 1, Trey Murphy.
The tech is no good for Shivers. Second one is good. And a near steal. Here's a jumper at the elbow is good for Alpo. Corey Alpo, all of a sudden now, by my calculations, 17 points for HBCU. And now it's a 9-point game. Single-digit lead for Alamo City. Lundy, the kick out. It's a Kanoa 3 off the mark. HBCU on the run. That shot's no good for Shivers. Rebound by Kanoa. Got ourselves a good game here down in San Antonio. Kanoa, strong drive, no good. Lundy, the rebound, rejected from behind by Alpo. Yeah, Lundy never saw him coming. Jackson, recognizing the size mismatch, doubled. Kanoa into the corner, and Thompson lost it out of bounds. It might have looked like he jammed his finger on the ball there. Here comes HBCU the other way. Baseline, drive, turnaround. Alpo is good. Boy, Corey Alpo has played himself a solid game. 19 now. It's a 7-point lead for Alamo City. They could use a bucket right here. Lundy to kick out. Tay Jones. Good hesitation. Kanoa, nice little move. Count it. Great unselfish play by Alamo City. HBCU the other way, and the steal. A block and a steal. The officials say it was clean. Lundy goes all the way in. I don't know how he was going to get that shot around Drayton. Probably should have passed it out. HBCU the other way. Alpo the kick out. Harrison thought about it, but Thompson got back. Harrison looking down low, knocked away and stolen. Thompson the pull-up 3. Bang! Brandon Thompson knocking down his 4th 3. He's got 17. Harrison, the floater, air ball. Rebound grabbed by Kanoa. Lundy. Good hesitation, blocked by Drayton. The interior defense for HBCU has been really good, as Harrison missing the transition 3. And here come the Alamo City All-Stars. Thompson the kick out. Jackson. Tay Jones for 3. Nothing but net. Tay Jones with 15, and that is the lead for Alamo City. Corner 3 for Harrison is good, so James Harrison with the answer. He's got 14. Last HBCU lead, it was 7-5. Now we have a foul. Oh, this is going the other way. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Under 6 to play in the third. Alamo City clinging to a 12-point lead, but HBCU, they continue to fight. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans an organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Welcome back, everyone. Ari Bluestein here with you as SFPN powers Alamo City All-Star and ABA basketball. And you can catch all our broadcasts right here on our YouTube channel. We've got some more coming up this weekend as well. Ian Eberhardt in the game for HBCU. And the movement having trouble moving the ball across midcourt. And it will stay with HBCU as it goes out of bounds. I wasn't sure who it was off of. So it will stay with HBCU. De Niro Mercurio back into the game. Number 33 for Alamo City. Had a couple of threes in that first half. So it is HBCU ball even after the official discussion. Alpo, Eberhardt, good hesitation. The floater got the bounce. First bucket for Ian Eberhardt off the bench for the HBCU movement. 10-point game. HBCU continuing to hang around. Jackson. Mercurio stepped out of bounds. Just a tough break there for Alamo City. Eberhardt. Alpo. Deep three for Shivers. No good. Rebound by Tay Jones. Jones. The drive. And he traveled. Just picked up that pivot foot. And HBCU breaks the press. Baseline, Alpo, corner three, Eberhardt, no good. That would have been a big one for HBCU had that gone down. Jackson the other way. Mercurio. Jackson. He'll take the three. Too strong. Look at Tay Jones come out of nowhere. Almost came up with that, but he knocks it out of bounds. And it will stay. It will go back to HBCU. Movement basketball. 4.5 to play here in the third. Good game down here in San Antonio. Pull up for Alpo. Off the mark. Fight for the rebound. And it will remain HBCU basketball. They say last touched by Kanoa. Good battle down there between Kanoa and Ben Howes.
Substitution for the All-Stars.
Howes, baseline, too strong. Offensive rebound, put back, counted, and the foul for Corey Alpo. 8-point game.
33, Corey Alpo to the line for two shots. One shot. Bucket was good.
The Alamo City All-Stars trying to bounce back from their first loss of the season here last weekend to the Austin Bats. And that free throw is no good. And since a good run in that middle of the first quarter, Alamo City has led. But again, HBCU right in this game. Jamal Muhammad into the game. He misses the three. Here come the HBCU movement back the other way. Here's a three from Harrison, and it's good. 5-point game. This is the closest it's been since early in the first quarter. Muhammad, the kick out. Jackson Down low, Kanoa, turnaround, short. Rebound, Harrison. Here comes HBCU. Harrison nearly lost it. Harrison for three. Oh, that would have been huge. Missed it, got his own rebound. Alpo, his shot is no good. Missed opportunity there for the movement. Mercurio the other way. Cross court, Kanoa, no good on the three. Rebound by Harrison. Hal's nowhere to go, and I thought there was a whistle. Alpo has it. Good look down low and the easy two for Harmon. It is a one-possession game with 2.5 to play here in the third. Jackson. Muhammad. Good drive. The scoop layup is good. Much needed bucket for Alamo City. And Muhammad with 17, and we have a timeout on the floor. We've got a good one down in Texas. Alamo City up by 5. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Mexicana Cafe, San Antonio comfort food with an elevated twist, located at 527 El Paso Street downtown. They can also take care of your catering or private event needs and holiday parties. Fastball Integration offers full engineering and design services to create custom business security products and systems. Their highly experienced experts are here to help you design and build the solution you need to protect your home or business. 2:16 to play in the third quarter, and Alamo City clinging to a 5-point lead. HBCU, the movement, have not led since early in the first quarter when it was 7-5. But HBCU right in this game here at the end of the third. And a near turnover, but Eberhardt comes up with it. Another near cross-court turnover. Harrison, the drive, lost it. Eberhardt will launch the three, no good. Rebound being tipped around, saved by HBCU, but it goes to Mercurio. Then he throws it away. I think the 3D light is on with that turnover. Corner three, no good. Rebound putback is good for Howes. I believe that's going to be 3 points. We'll double check the scoreboard. Yes, it is. The 3D rule was on. That makes it a 2-point game, and now we have a foul on HBCU on the drive by Jamal Muhammad. So Muhammad at the line. He's got 17 off the bench. First free throw is no good. Alamo City, they've led by 20+, but you have to credit HBCU. They've continued to fight, create some turnovers, and get some buckets. Muhammad's second free throw is good. 3-point lead for Alamo City. And Howes trying to call a timeout. He was trapped in the backcourt, and he does get the timeout. We'll step aside real quick. 3-point lead for Alamo City. HBCU will have to get the ball across midcourt when we return. out of the HBCU timeout, we'll see. They have, I think, 5 seconds to get the ball across midcourt. Eberhardt will inbound. And that's Lance who's in the game, but he lost it. Jackson, the finish. Oh, and then we have a player down on the floor. That's only a 2-pointer, by the way, as the turnover happened in the front court. And that is, I believe, Ben Howes, who is down on the floor. He got hit in the face, it looks like. And he has been a huge part of HBCU movement's comeback today. Great game off the bench. As the trainers take a look at him, and hopefully he's okay, we'll take a break for a moment as Alamo City is up by 5. Looks like Ben Howes will be okay. He got up, so certainly good to see that. But HBCU looking to get the ball across midcourt. And there's a steal. Tay Jones comes up with the steal. Red light is on. Mercurio lays it up and in. That's a 3-pointer. Big bucket for Alamo City. HBCU does get the ball across midcourt. And here's another steal. Mohammed saves it. Oh, he might have been out of bounds. Yeah, he was. So we'll go back to HBCU with under a minute to go in the third. Eberhardt with it for HBCU. Good bounce pass to Alpo to break the press. Lance. Oh, and he throws it away. Quick inbound for Alamo City. And Jackson lays it up. Counted and the foul, and he's fired up. Boy, it was just a 2-point game, 90-88. And 8 straight points for Alamo City, and all of a sudden it's back up to double digits. That's ABA basketball for you, especially with the 3D rule. Things can change real quick. And Jackson completes the old-fashioned 3-point play, and he has come to life here in the third quarter. Shivers gets it across midcourt. Harmon in the corner. Shivers. Tries the pick and roll. Alpo drops it off, and the layup is good for Rodney Harmon. Alamo City can hold for the final shot. Jackson. Good drive. The floater off the glass. No good. Got his own miss. Count it. Joseph Jackson, a monster third quarter. And Alamo City will take an 11-point lead into the final stanza. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. TSAOG is the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all your orthopedics needs. Hunter Service Group is the trusted generator, electrical, cooling, and heating company in San Antonio, Texas. They specialize in services that range from air conditioning and heating repairs to furnace replacements and more. Also servicing the Bourne and surrounding San Antonio area. Start of the fourth quarter. Here's a step back three. No good for Mercurio, but he gets his own miss in the corner. The drive, the scoop shot, no good. The follow-up slam from Tay Jones. Break out the highlight reel. Tay Jones, what a job. 17 points in the starting role. Now we have a whistle and a hold. I think they got Mercurio. HBCU movement with the basketball. Down 13 to the Alamo City All-Stars. Harrison, three-pointer, no good. Battle for the rebound, gets deflected, and it's grabbed by Rodney Harmon, who had a nice game off the bench. Mercurio with it. The drive inside by Antoine Cole is into the game. And he floats it up and good. Antoine Cole now with 10 points. There's a floater in the lane. Don't count it. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. 15 San Shivers.
So it will be Alamo City basketball. A little bit of a press from HBCU. Cole, and now we're going to have an offensive foul, moving screen on Alamo City. So the ball goes back to HBCU. And then a steal from Cole. If you're HBCU, you want to try and take care of the basketball here in the fourth quarter. Tay Jones, a deep three. No good. Rebound by Harmon. This is from way downtown for Brandon Taylor, who's into the game. Harmon grabs the long rebound. Harrison drives, baseline, blocked by Jackson. Mercurio, blocking foul is called, and Mercurio will go to the line for two. De Niro Mercurio, 9 points off the bench for Alamo City. His first free throw is no good. Hit a couple of threes right off the bat to get things going late in the first quarter. Mo Redmond back into the game for HBCU. Second free throw is good for Mercurio. He now has 10. A little bit of a press from Alamo City, and there's a steal and a foul. I was going to say at first, wasn't sure if they were going to call that foul. Shot clock resets as a result of the foul, but still HBCU has to get the ball across midcourt. And they can't do it. Red light is on. Tay Jones with the steal. Muhammad, corner three. No good. That would have been 4 points. HBCU catches a break. Here's Ben Howes, who's back into the game. Good to see him back in, but his drive is blocked, and he is fouled. They're going to get the foul call on Antoine Cole, and now he's down. He looks to be okay. Or maybe not. All right, and while the coaching staff takes a look at Antoine Cole, we will step aside. A couple of free throws upcoming for Ben Howes and HBCU. Well, it looked like Antoine Cole might have had a little bit of a nosebleed. Hopefully he'll be okay. He is out of the game right now. At the line here is Ben Howes. First free throw was good. Howes suffered an injury. We look like maybe to the face. But he is back in the game, so certainly good to see that. 1 of 2 from the line. And Alamo City holding a 13-point lead. Again, HBCU cut it to 2, but they haven't led since the first quarter. Nice little move across the lane for Muhammad, but he couldn't get the jumper to go. All the way coast to coast, no good for Brandon Taylor. And the rebound by Mercurio. Up ahead, Muhammad beats everyone down the floor and lays it up and in. 20 points off the bench for Jamal Muhammad. Alpo, that was partially blocked. And a good play by Mo Redmond to knock the ball away from that potential transition layup from Joseph Jackson. Tay Jones the inbound. Mohammed, open three, no good. And then a rebound by Harmon, and a foul's called on Tay Jones. Redmond steps into a three. He's got it. Second three for Redmond. He's got 6. Big shot for HBCU. Thompson back in. The drive. Nice play. Brandon Thompson. He's got 19. It's been pretty quiet here in the second half, but that's a big bucket. HBCU breaks the press. Saved. Corner three off the mark for Redmond, and the rebound by Mercurio. Cross-court pass all the way to the corner, but it was knocked out of bounds by HBCU, and we will take a timeout. 7:58 to play in regulation. The Alamo City All-Stars holding a 14-point lead over the HBCU movement. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Welcome back, everyone. Ari Bluestein here with you on SFBN. And here in our presentation of ABA basketball, we've got a good one down in Texas as that goes out of bounds, and it will be HBCU movement ball. The Alamo City All-Stars have led since, it's staying here with Alamo City. And the All-Stars, the officials are going to talk about this, but the All-Stars have led really since it was 8-7 in that first quarter. They had a three-pointer by Brandon Thompson, and that made it 8-7. And since then, it's been all Alamo City, and HBCU has cut it back to 2 late in the third quarter, but Alamo City just continues to increase that lead to double digits whenever they get a chance. Jackson inbounds. Tavon Lundy back into the game. Here's a Mercurio 3, and it's good. Danilo Mercurio. Third 3. He's got 13, and he has been a welcome addition to this Alamo City team. Here's a steal in the backcourt. Thompson, he threw it away. A chance for the red light to be on, and that shot is hit, and that hits the red vent yet again. I would love to see how many blocked shots that red vent has on the year. I'm sure it leads the ABA at this point. Oh, do we have a technical foul? Yep, this is going to be a tech on HBCU. Maybe they were mad that shot hit the vent. I don't know. Free throw from Muhammad is no good. He'll have another one. Missed both. Seven and a half to go here, and Alamo City trying to close this out. They're currently 4-1, looking to go to 5-1, and coming off that loss against the Austin Bats last weekend, certainly looking to get back on the winning track. Lundy to Muhammad. Jackson, a quick 3, short. And a fight for the floorboard, and it's grabbed by HBCU, but the steal by Lundy. Mercurio thought about it. Now the drive, the kick out. Thompson, this is for 4 points. Can't get the roll, and Jackson missing the putback. Lance the other way. Has to put on the brakes. Drayton inside, across the lane. Have not seen a lot of Gabe Drayton here in the second half, but right there lays it up and in. Mercurio, Lundy, Muhammad, pull up blocked, and a foul called as it looked like Nick Lance was hit in the head. You got the foul call on Muhammad. So it is HBCU ball. Good drive. Shot, turnaround is no good by Taylor. Rebound being tipped around. And Gabe Drayton was fouled by Alamo City on that rebound. Lance. Pull up, deep 2. I don't know if it was partially blocked or not. Lundy grabs the miss. Well, between the legs to the corner. Mercurio for 3. That was a nice pass from Lundy, and HBCU throws it out of bounds. Red light is on. Timeout called by Alamo City. They want to talk this over. The All-Stars looking to close this one out. We'll step aside real quick. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Straight Buckets Apparel. Go to STR8bucketsapparel.com. That's the number 8 for your latest sports apparel needs, or visit our merchandise booth during the game. 5:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. And the red light is on. Mercurio. No good. Rebound being tipped around. Muhammad has it. Jackson, the drive, the layup. It is good. Count it. And the foul. So I believe that's 3 points. Yep, it is. For Jackson. And he has a chance for a 4th at the line. There is no other league where you will find a 4-point layup. That's what makes the ABA so great. Well, never mind. It's only a 3-point layup. Oh, the rebound. I think the red light is off at this point. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Thompson. Down low. Muhammad lays it in. Yeah, it's just a 2-pointer. Yeah, I'm not that versed in the rule. I've actually never seen that where a missed free throw leads to a potential bucket where the red light was on. Meanwhile, layup is good for HBCU. And they have cracked the century mark. Jackson, the drive, uncontested. It was a slow start for Joseph Jackson, but he now has 23. And here's a steal, and this is going to be a 3-pointer. Look at Joseph Jackson just filling it up here in the second half. Timeout called HBCU, and all of a sudden it is a 25-point advantage for Alamo City. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we resume. We will come back when play resumes here on SFBN. 210 Wellness Center provides high-quality, fairly priced organic CBD and hemp-related products. Follow us on your favorite social media platform or at 210wellness.com and take a moment to check out our line of wellness and sports-related products. Welcome back, everyone. Ari Bluestein here with you, and we've got a good one down in Texas. Alamo City leads the HBCU movement 125-100, and this game was close late in the third, but Joseph Jackson certainly coming to life. Oh, and another near steal by Muhammad on that cross-court pass by Shivers. HBCU has to try and take care of the ball and look for some good shots here. Harrison is trapped. Dumped down low, and Corey Alpo, another bucket. He's got 25 for HBCU. By the way, also number 8, Kayvon Shockley, is into the game for the first time for the Alamo City All-Stars. Lundy lost the ball, but it went right to Shockley, who lays it up and in. Howes to the corner. Nothing there for Eberhardt. Howes the drive. Got the roll. 22 for Ben Howes off the bench for the HBCU movement. Mercurio. Lundy was able to track it down. Jackson. Lundy, this is Muhammad. Shockley. Into the lane, scoop left-handed shot, no good. How about the follow from Muhammad? He's got 24, and the lead is 25 for Alamo City. Looking to close this one out. Time starting to run out here for HBCU. Shivers the drive, and he was fouled. Eberhardt out and Redmond back in. And I believe Alamo City is over the limit. So it'll be free throws here for Sam Shivers. First one is good. Two for two for Shivers. Mercurio. Muhammad. Couple of good hesitations. The kick out to Jackson. Mercurio, one more for Muhammad. Shot clock winding down. Muhammad, the drive, got the roll. Ooh, and he did a little split down on the baseline. That had to hurt. Shaking it off. Yep. That groin muscle probably does not feel good right about now. He looks to be okay, though. He's had a phenomenal game off the bench. Tay Jones started instead of Muhammad, so they kind of switched roles. But Tay Jones, 17 as a starter. Muhammad, 26 off the bench. So either way, it worked for Alamo City, despite the lineup change. Howes. Doubled. Finds Alpo. Cross court to Redmond. Rejected by Big Red. Lundy drops it off. Jackson outside. Muhammad wide open. No good. Rebound grab by Alpo. Oh, and the steal. And the easy two for Jackson. That's going to be a three. The red light was on. And Redmond knocks down the triple. That's his third three of the day. And now HBCU has to try and trap and create those turnovers, but it might be a little too late. Muhammad, the easy two. That might just about do it. Really good game. I mean, this is going to end up being potentially a 20 to 30 point win for Alamo City, but really good effort from HBCU as there's a good drive by Redmond. And a foul is called, so the potential for the old-fashioned three-point play for Redmond. Now, Alamo City, there were points there where HBCU was out hustling them. They got to within two, and it was close, but the Alamo City All-Stars, because of their depth, they really don't miss a step when they go to their reserves. Mercurio, a great game. Muhammad, a great game. Lundy, another solid game. Antoine Cole, a good contribution as Shockley goes in, and he is fouled. And he will go to the line. One more here for Shockley. And the miss, the rebound by Alpo. Howes out of control, lost it. Up ahead, Lundy, the easy two. HBCU back the other way. Shivers, no good. Offensive rebound, Alpo. And his putback is good. Very good game for Corey Alpo. 27 for the starting forward for the HBCU movement. Into the corner, wide open three for Kayvon Shockley, no good. Lundy hustling, oh, he went to pass it back to Shockley, but he had already left the corner. By the way, 29 for Joseph Jackson of Alamo City. Here's an easy layup, and it is good for Howes. Alamo City can just take down this final 24 seconds and counting. Lundy to drive. The layup is good. The officials let them play. Let that one go. Lundy with 12. Howes left all alone for three and hits it. Good game for Ben Howes as well. And that's going to do it. Lundy, at the buzzer. That'll count. So the Alamo City All-Stars with the victory, 142 to 118. It was close at certain points, but Alamo City comes out with a win as they improved to 5-1 on the season. Joseph Jackson, phenomenal game. He ends up with 29. He started slow. He only had 3 after the first quarter, 7 at halftime, but really came to life in the third and fourth quarter. Jamal Muhammad, very solid game off the bench. He ends up with 28 off the bench. Tay Jones, 17 in the starting role. Brandon Thompson with 19. De Niro Mercurio with 16 off the bench. Antoine Cole with 10 off the bench. Tavon Lundy with 14. So a solid overall effort from Alamo City. Again, their depth certainly bodes them well as they defeat the HBCU movement 142 to 118. I want to thank all of our sponsors for today's game. For our producer, Sean Kelly, I'm Ari Bluestein saying so long from SFBN. You've been watching ABA Basketball.